Great recipes start with Odlums. Proud sponsors of Catherine Leyden on Ireland AM.
Now, rhubarb is in season right now, so it's prime time to get making a classic rhubarb crumble. And Catherine Leyden joins us in the kitchen this Wednesday to bake up this tasty treat. And we're joined by some lovely guests as well. Keith and his mum Patricia are staying with us. And guys, you were just telling me you're big on the old rhubarb.
Well, you know, my granny always used to grow rhubarb in the garden down in Collins Avenue. And what I find rhubarb great for is to keep you regular.
Absolutely, as regular as clockwork.
Lovely, lovely. What sort of boy did you bring up, Patricia? Now, rhubarb crumble is a classic, Catherine. Do you think we should mess with the recipe or just stick to the traditional?
No, stick to the recipe.
Okay, good.
Rhubarb tarts are also great. I think you mentioned your granny used to make rhubarb
She
tarts
did
as
make
well,
a rhubarb
Keith.
tart, yeah.
But the rhubarb tart, you have to drain off the juice if you're making the rhubarb tart, because otherwise the soggy bottoms. You have a soggy bottom.
You don't want a soggy bottom.
You want a soggy bottom.
Did you ever make the rhubarb crumble, Patricia?
No, never a crumble.
Tart.
No, I've never made a crumble.
Are you serious?
Well, watch and learn, yeah.
So I've put in here 175 grams, that's 6 ounces of our Odlums cream plain flour.
Okay.
To that, I'm adding 125 grams, 4 ounces of porridge oat flakes. Now, the oat flakes give a nice nuttiness and a bite to the crumble. If you're not using the oat flakes, you add an extra 4 ounces of flour.
I was about to say, you don't have to have the oat flakes, but it does give you that crunch.
Oh, it does. It gives a lovely
How
crunch.
do you get the crunch? You just burn it if you don't have porridge, is that it? And that's how you get the crunch from.
Then 125 grams, 4 ounces of our demerara sugar.
Okay.
Now, you can use regular white sugar as well.
Could you? Yeah.
But again, the flavour is nicer, I think, if you use the brown sugar.
It's a nuttier flavour, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And it helps as well to give a nice crunchiness to it, you know. Now, here we have 125 grams, 4 ounces of butter or margarine. For the old butter, I have to say.
That's what Granny used. She would grate the butter in.
Cold.
That's right, for the pastry.
Yeah.
Cold didn't get to get, because you were both saying her pastry was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I hope you have one that you prepared earlier.
I have one in the oven for
I
you,
can't
Keith.
get all excited about having rhubarb crumble and then we have to wait 3 hours to make it.
No.
I have a busy day ahead of me.
Once you've rubbed the butter or margarine through, and it does help if it's at room temperature, unlike the pastry where you have it good and cold. So just coarsely rub the butter through until you get something like that. Now, by the way, you can, if you wish, add some ground ginger to that if you liked.
Oh,
or you could put
bit of cinnamon
ginger
or something.
Or cinnamon into it, yeah. But to be honest, I find this great just as it is.
Yeah, I think when classic recipes are classic like that,
Shake
leave
that
them like
on
that.
top.
You could make this now, Patricia. Well, Keith, you could. You've got plenty of cooking.
Yeah, I've got plenty
Experience under
of
your belt.
time. Yeah.
Do we need Keith to be chopping up over here?
Yeah, but I have to onions, the mushrooms done already.
Now, Catherine, you were liking Keith's chopping
I was
style.
very impressed.
Why do you like
the number of people I come across who are cutting celery or rhubarb and they do one stalk at a time. You put the whole lot together and do as
I think
Keith
I'd
is
probably
doing
do
there.
one stalk at a time.
And then Keith, you can throw it in there. We'll stew more for a little later on. Now, this goes into bake at 375 Fahrenheit, 190 centigrade, gas mark 5 for about 20 minutes.
Catherine, can we talk about the rhubarb that you did stew? How do you get it to... Because it can be quite bitter and tart.
You put it
you just lash in a load
into
of
a
sugar?
saucepan with sugar.
Yeah.
And about a tablespoonful of water if you're doing it in the pan.
Okay.
The saucepan on top of the hob.
Okay.
But if you're doing it, we'll sample that now. If you're doing it in a microwave, and that's how I did that there, I just...
Oh, you can do it in the microwave?
Into the microwave with the sugar, no water, no extra water if you use the microwave. And it takes about 10 minutes on high.
Wow. Okay, quite a long time in the microwave.
Yeah, well, it does take a
Because it
bit
is
to
very
cook it.
tough and
It is quite
sinewy. You
tough.
need to break it down, don't you?
And then you see what you can do then is you can make your rhubarb the night before and have it in the fridge. Have your crumble made the night before in a plastic bag in the fridge.
Does it smell good?
Now,
It actually smells, it reminds me of a
Throw that
toasted
into
jam
that.
sandwich out of the toasted maker when you were a kid.
lovely.
Toasted
Put rhubarb in
jam
there,
sandwich.
It was you that did that.
You close the sandwich maker down and literally you have the
That's
jam
right.
roasting.
I've never heard of a toasted jam sandwich.
Oh, a toasted jam
And
sandwich,
the jam
lovely.
would spill all
And it
over
wrecks the
mic.
toaster.
And then when
You
it
never
hardens, you
clean
can't
it.
clean it
Yeah,
off.
yeah, exactly.
throw a bit of custard in that now and try it.
You have to have it with custard, don't you? I know you have cream as well, but it has to be
No,
with
what I've
custard.
done actually is I've put the cream, mixed the cream in with the custard.
Oh, it makes it lighter.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Whip the cream,
Yes.
put it in with
Oh, that's
Don't
lovely.
burn your mouth. You're
You like
resting
that?
your throat as it is. Is that good, Keith?
Here, Patricia, we'll give you a sample as well.
There's a fork for you there. We'll give you a... Yeah.
She doesn't want you
Plenty
using the
more
same
of it.
fork as me.
Oh, yeah.
I do while you have laryngitis.
Oh, don't take it, you'll be getting it.
Forgot about that. That's gorgeous.
Now, is that
Is
good?
it fantastic, guys?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you make that at home? Do you still bake, Patricia?
No, but you know, after getting a new kitchen in.
Oh, well, now you have to bake.
Yeah, but I got this baking station, like it's like
wow.
a little under the window. Yeah. So
Where you
I'm
can
going
do
to
all your
start.
baking there.
Yeah.
And what would be your
The only
favourite thing?
reason
Go
I'd
on.
eat it all, though, you say. Is
Yeah. But you can give it over. Bring it over to the lads. Bring it over to Mia and everyone else.
She doesn't like to share.
What's favourite dessert in your
here,
house,
put this
Keith?
Sorry?
What's favourite dessert in your house?
Oh, no, we've got a few. We go for the ice creams, the flavoured ice creams.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of an
You
ice
know,
cream,
crush
can
up
you?
a bit of a meringue, put it in there, melt some chocolate powder on top. Kind of make our own little bit of a mess, you know.
I like it, yeah.
Eating mess, is that what they call it?
Eating mess, yeah.
Mess, yeah.
Any other tips for the rhubarb, Catherine, while we're here?
No, as I said, you can make rhubarb tart, you can make rhubarb crumble, or a very good recipe, and I can't remember where I got it. I think it was the Farmer's Journal for a rhubarb chutney, which was absolutely delicious.
Oh,
Yes, you see,
I love
there's
a
a lot
chutney.
now, don't
Yeah,
you?
that'd be
with
lovely.
rhubarb.
That'd be lovely with cheese, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah,
The
very nice.
rhubarb and ginger jam is lovely.
Oh, I love
yeah.
it. Love
yeah.
it, rhubarb and ginger.
Guys, thank you for
They go
staying with
very
us
well
for
together.
the kitchen part. Much
you.
appreciated.
Thank you for letting
You're
us stay.
happy, yeah.
Totally.
He actually
Delicious.
wanted to stay. We didn't want him to stay. He wanted some of the crumble.
Do you not have any breakfast?
No. I don't get up this hour in the morning.
That's right. Very early for you.
Patricia and Keith, thank you both very much. It was
Thank
lovely
you,
to meet you. I know
Sinead.
you watch Ireland Day every morning.
I do.
You do, which
and
is
my
so-
friends all said to say hello to you.
Oh, hello to your friends. Hello.
Marion especially.
Well, we say hello to Marion. Anyone else we want to say hello to?
No,
over
I
here?
better not pick anybody else out.
Oh,
I'll
just
be in
Marion.
trouble.
She's the
Yeah,
special
I'm in
one.
trouble.
She's the special one. Keith, thanks so much. Patricia, thanks so much.
Cheers,
and
thank you.
Catherine, thank you
My
as
pleasure.
always
My
for our
pleasure.
lovely crumble. Mark's waiting in the wings to get stuck in. He hasn't had it all, Mark. There's
Yes, I
plenty
have some
left.
for you
There's
here.
a whole bowl left now.
I have a whole bowl for you here.
Judging by your figure, you don't touch this stuff.
Oh, he's a gym bunny. He's a gym bunny.
no.
Yeah, he likes his rhubarb tart, but he
I
also
felt
likes
this
working
tricep
out.
earlier on and nearly broke my fingers.
Yeah. Check out the guns on Cagney, I'll tell you. Okay, there's lots more to come on Ireland AM this morning, so stay with us. We will see you right after this break.
Great recipes start with Odlums. Proud sponsors of Catherine Leyden on Ireland AM.